Being open source, you can connect to and communicate with the DevKit in whatever way suits your system, equipment and workflow. As standard, the DevKit comes set up for SCPI and also our web browser interface. For this demonstration video, we will show the web interface to visually highlight the features available. With the NEVO unit and output modules connected to the DevKit, power up the NEVO unit. When the DevKit is powering on, a red LED will show initially on the DevKit. This indicates that the DevKit is booting and scanning to identify the modules in each slot of the main NEVO power supply. Once the boot and scan is complete, the LED will light up green. At this point, the Wi-Fi signal and USB device will become active. If you are connecting via USB, the interface will appear on your PC. You can see the device in the Device Manager. Utilize Visa software such as IO Library Suite from Keysight to communicate with the DevKit. If you're using Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi network will appear on your PC as Vox Power Soft AP. Join this network. You may be notified by your operating system that this Wi-Fi network does not have internet. This is OK and correct. Next, open up a web browser and enter nevo_ap.local in the address bar. This will bring you to the web interface for the Digital DevKit. Here, all connected digital output modules will appear and be listed in their corresponding slots in the main NEVO unit. At the top of each column, the module type and serial number will be displayed. Note that it doesn't matter what order the signal connectors are plugged into the DevKit PCB, their numbering will reflect the slot in which they are located in the main NEVO power supply unit. Live monitoring of the modules are shown under Readings at the top of each slot. Here we can see the voltage, current, power and temperature of each module. Parameters that can be adjusted are shown under Settings, just below that. These parameters include setting the voltage and droop, as well as setting limits for the overvoltage, undervoltage, overcurrent, and the turn-on time warning can also be set under TON. Here we are adjusting the voltage of modules in slots 1 and 3. If a warning is triggered, its tag will be highlighted in red. Here we have set up some modules outside of the undervoltage and overvoltage protection limits, and the respective tags highlight in red. As we return the voltage settings to within the protection limits, the warning indicators turn green again. You can also easily turn off and on each module using the On button at the bottom of each module. Another setting is called Zone. This allows you to group modules together and send commands simultaneously to all modules in that zone. This feature has many possible applications, however it's very beneficial for modules connected in parallel or series. Here we are assigning modules in slots 1 and 2 to zone 0, modules in slots 3 and 4 to zone 2, and modules in slots 5, 6, 7 and 8 to zone 4. Once the zones are assigned, we can adjust a setting, voltage in this case, and it will change in all other modules in that zone. Note the undervoltage protection triggering again on modules in zone 4. Here we can adjust the undervoltage protection and overvoltage protection to match the voltage better. It gets applied across all modules in the zone and the warning is removed. If you are happy with the settings, you can save them to the module's non-volatile memory by clicking on Store NVM. You can also save all output module settings to their respective non-volatile memories at the same time by clicking the Store All NVM button. The button Sense INT switches the sensing point from the terminals to the sense lines. There can be a slight difference in the voltage between the two. If you want to save settings to an external file, you can do this by clicking Export File. This allows you to load saved settings at any point and apply them to any other similarly configured power supply. If you're developing a configuration for a larger order, this saved file can be used as part of the configuration. Our manufacturing team will use your saved file to configure the units you order exactly to your specifications. Loading saved settings can be done by clicking Import File and choosing the appropriate file. Once these settings have been loaded, click Store All NVM to ensure your settings are saved to the modules. The Data Logger tab allows you to see plots of various readings of each connected module over time. This web browser interface shows a surface level overview of what is possible with the DevKit. With your own development on this fully open source platform, the possibilities are endless. Schematics and design files for the PCB are also available from Vox Power on request. We want to see you get the most out of our digital modules.